So today we're going to start with our Bosu, very simple training with Tina. As you see, she's already in her first position, which is the plank. All that we're going to do now is open your legs just a little wider. It's going to give you a little more stabilization. Her abs are always engaged. The plank is also protecting your core, keeping that core tight. That core, the tighter it is, the stronger we get it, which is going to protect that lower back. So if you got those lower back problems, that's because your core is weak. We're going to hold that starting at the beginning for about 20 seconds, as long as you can. She's going to feel her shoulders shaking. So your stabilizer muscles working, right?
Yes.
She's going to also show us a little more of a modified version for all of us starting. So we're going to bring the knees down, keeping the core engaged. It's never going to let loose. And doing so, that's going to give us a little more stabilization on that lower back and protecting that lower back and making it stronger. But since she's a little bit more advanced, she's going to come right back up on those toes. Start off 10 seconds today, tomorrow 20 seconds. Tina's going to show us a little more, even more modified for that. We're going to come up on your hands, grab onto the side of that Bosu. And you see, she didn't fall over. That's because of those core muscles. So we're going to rock the Bosu from left to right. Good. Keep it tight. The minute you loosen that core, you will go down. And you can also do this in a modified version. So Tina, bring down those knees and then sway side to side. So as she moves from one side to the other, she's making it still a little advanced version. She's lifting one knee, balancing on the other. Now let's keep both knees on the ground. Good, and still working them. As you see, you can work your shoulders, down biceps, triceps, all the way down, keeping that core tight. And let's go back to holding it. Good. We're gonna let her finish off there, bring the glutes down. About 3 more seconds. And we're gonna let Tina come down, relax those shoulders. So we're gonna now go into getting a workout on those legs. We're gonna turn that Bosu over. So remember, this Bosu can be used 2 different ways. So you can have the blue side up, blue side down. That's what that Bosu stands for, both sides up. So Tina's gonna show us something very simple. Just both legs on there. Remember that core, keep her on there, making sure she does not fall off. Okay, we're gonna go into a squat. We're gonna be working those glutes and working her glutes and also working her quads. So we're gonna take the hands into a fist. We're gonna go down nice and slow, keeping it tight and back up. Key on this is we never want those knees to ever reach in front of those toes. We want to keep those knees strong. We don't want to cause any damage to those knees. So when those knees come in front of the toes, as she's shaking there, 2 more, can cause lots of damage. And so we want to make sure that also those knees do not cave in and stay nice and out and aligned. Those are nice and deep, always deeper the better, but always start off a couple inches and make your way down. And 5. Okay, so now we're gonna let those legs rest. We're gonna step off the Bosu and we're gonna work those upper body muscles, chest and obliques on this one. So let's go ahead and flip this around. The one thing we're gonna do is we're gonna correct Tina's hands just a little bit. We're gonna grab onto the side right there, always making sure that those palms and those hands are right under those shoulders. We don't want them to be in front or too far behind. Okay, let's go into that push-up. She's in that perfect form. Good, keeping those elbows out. So remember, doing this position is also helping those triceps. So we will not focus on just the triceps. We're gonna keep those elbows out. So you can see she's also working her front delts. That also helps our chest. Good, core tight, good. So we're gonna show a little bit of a modified version, still very effective, knees down. Going back into that push-up, let's go just halfway down, elbows out, bringing the glutes down, hips down with your chest. Remember, every part of your body is aligned together. As you see, her hips all aligned together, going down with her, not just her chest. Glutes stay down, and remember that core is still nice and tight. Good. Good job. Let's go back up on your toes for me. Good. And let's do a couple more. Let's just go halfway. And one more time. Great. Now let's focus on those obliques. Okay, so we're gonna bring those knees, that knee up to that elbow. Crunching her obliques and right back. Good. Keep that core tight. We're gonna stay on that ball. Now we're gonna go into the other side. Gonna make it even. So you can see how she's working those love handles that she doesn't have. And now let's go back to that lower body. We're doing that full body workout. So we're gonna flip the Bosu back over onto its flat side. We're gonna target our glutes, our lower body, our quads, and our hammies. So we're gonna do, this is called a Bosu jump. So we're gonna squat jump from one side to the other. Good. Remember what I said before, the knees do not pass in front of the toes. You always wanna imagine you sitting back on that chair. Going nice and deep, the deeper the better always. And for you beginners, we're gonna start as a modified version. We're just gonna squat slowly and we'll add the jump later. Go little, just squat and then step and down and step. Perfect. Perfect. Good, now let's go back to those jumps. Down and right back up. Always wanting to push off on those ball of your feet. One more time and down. Perfect. Good job. Okay guys, that concludes your first HIIT Bosu training with me, your certified personal trainer, Anna. Remember, it's gonna be challenging, but you wanna push yourself to the max. Always push yourself to the max.